How is it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection, and we are back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. We've got 10 more returns to look at this week. As always, I hope your weeks are starting off well. Your mailboxes are full, and we're starting off in Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida first. Cutting this one carefully. We have Joey J. Got him there in a 61 black ink, and then a 64 in blue ink, and then a 59 in black ink, and then a 55. That's a 55 black ink. What you can tell between 55 and 56 is the 55 has a color background, whereas the 56 has more of like an action shot. And then a blank index card. A little protection there. Odd he signed one in blue and the other three in black, but not too bad. I wonder if he didn't like the black or if it was dying on him. But Joey J, got 4 right there. Mr. J is 88 years old now. Won 99 games in his MLB career with a 3.77 ERA and 999 strikeouts. Just missed 2 big benchmarks there between 100 wins and 1,000 strikeouts. But pitched for the Braves, the Reds, and the Braves again, once in Milwaukee and once in Atlanta. He was a 2-time All-Star, both times in 1961 when they played 2 games in a year, when he also led the NL in wins. He's a part of the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame, and he got back to us 4 out of 4 success, 17 days. He does have a $5 fee per. Let's put up that blue ink signature there. Joe J. Got to get his rookie card at some point, that 54 tops. Let's go to Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida again. This one much thinner. Ooh, this has been out a long time. Billy Koch. Look at that. 2005 Topps Chrome. That is beautiful. 2003 Topps. Very, very nice. Got him here with the White Sox and the Marlins. I think he's, well, at least to me, he's best known for his 1 year with the Oakland A's in 2002 when they won, I think it was 20 games in a row. Something crazy like that. He was their closer back then. He also won the AL Rolaids Relief Man of the Year Award. Had to get it out that year, but also pitched for the Blue Jays. And then, as you see here, the White Sox and the Marlins. He won 29 games in his MLB career with a 3.89 ERA, 163 saves, and 357 strikeouts. Very nice there for Mr. Billy Koch, former closer. He got back to us. Let's see here. It's going to be a while. 2 of 2 success, 238 days. That is a beautiful Topps Chrome card from 2005. Put that one down there as well. I don't know, we might have to make some room, but we'll keep them up there for now. Let's go to Birmingham, Alabama next. Birmingham, Alabama. And we have some more shininess. Wes Helms, that is beautiful. Blue signature on that 2002 Topps Chrome Refractor. It's hard to say if this is a gold refractor. Yes, it has the gold border, but I don't think they had gold refractors back in 2002. I think this is just a normal refractor. The normal Topps one has a gold border as well. There's a gold refractor, 2004, and then there's a 2003. I think this is a traded. Yep, traded refractor. So 3 beautiful refractors there from Wes Helms. Absolute masher against left-handed pitchers. He played for the Braves, the Brewers, the Marlins, the Phillies. In his MLB career, he had 256 with 75 home runs, 374 runs batted in. Great platoon player. And the 48-year-old got back to us. Let's see here. 3 out of 3 success. 8 days from Wes Helms. We'll put that 2003 refractor up. I know it's not gold, but it's pretty looking. And that blue ink matches that blue border very nicely. Let's go to Houston, Texas, RPDC. All right, be careful here. It feels a little thicker. What do we got? Mac Burk, some vintage. Got him there in the 58 Topps. And then a 57 tops. Not sure. He might have another card in his player era run. There's Burk, another Philadelphia Philly. He's 89 years old. Played for the Phillies in 1956 and 1958 as a backup catcher. I think he pinch hit, pinch run. If you look at his Wikipedia page, that's what it says his positions are. But played 16 games in his MLB career. Just had 2 at-bats, but did get 1 hit and did score 3 runs. So not too bad for Burk. He made it to the show. And he got back to us 2 out of 2 success in 13 days. Let's put that up there. Put that 57 up. And go to Phoenix, Arizona next. Phoenix is going to give us Joe Borchard. Wow, there's another 2002 Topps Chrome Refractor. There's a gold refractor from 2003. Look at the difference in that shine between the 2 years. That 2003 just pops a little bit more. Not sure about Corbin Malone, but Joe Borchard, he was a top prospect back in the early 2000s. Not going to say here, but he was the first round pick by the White Sox there in 2000. But yeah, he was a top prospect back in the day. Tons of power from the left-hand side. Absolute athlete in the outfield. And then it just didn't work out like everyone thought it would. But still is a top prospect. Still made it to the show. Made good money. Joe Borchard played for the White Sox, the Mariners, and the Marlins. Hit .205 in his MLB career with 26 home runs and 77 runs batted in. Mr. Borchard got back to us. Let's see here. 2 out of 2 success, 11 days. Why am I saying Borchard? Joe Borchard. I remember drafting him back in the day in like old fantasy leagues. Joe Borchard. Borchard, where did that come from? I don't know. It's a little early for me. Please, I apologize, but thank you, Joe Borchard. Let's go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin next. Let's see here. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hey, another 57. Felix Mantilla, that looks amazing. There's a 59. Sharpie dial a little bit on the 59, but that 57 looks phenomenal. Look at that card. Jeez. 57 was a good year for Felix Mantilla and the Braves. They won the World Series that year. A lot of great players he played with. Warren Spahn, Hank Aaron, Eddie Matthews. A lot of great players he played with. But played with the Braves, the Mets, the Red Sox, and the Astros. I think he was on the inaugural Mets team in 1962. Was an all-star in 65 there with the Red Sox. Hit .261 in his MLB career with 89 home runs and 330 runs batted in. Mr. Felix Mantilla got back to us. 2 out of 2 success, 17 days. He does have a $5 fee per signature. Ooh, I'm sorry, Wes Helms. I'll bump you down and put this Felix Mantilla 1957 tops up and go to Oakland, California. We're going to be a little more careful. This one, you know, I cut the tops, but we're just going to rip this one open because it can feel it. Let's go off for a second. I can feel that it's taken up the whole envelope and do not want to cut through a card. We do, there we go. We do feel a little bit, and that's why it's a Topps Giant. That is a Orlando Cepeda with a big old crease. Thank you for USPS. That's a 1964 Topps Giant, though. Very nice. From Orlando Cepeda. Trying to get as many of his, there we go. Get that to the side. There we go. And it's all glory. The signature looks beautiful. You can still see the crease from this distance. Not as bad, though. Not as profound. That's what happens when you, send a card through the mail. I thought about using a non-machinable, but post office still seems to throw it through the machine. So I just sent it with a normal stamp. But regardless, beautiful signature from Orlando Cepeda. who hit 297 in his MLB career with 2,351 hits, 379 home runs, 1,365 runs batted in. I have gotten him a handful of times this year. I've got a lot of his cards, and I've been sending just one at a time. I think one at a time is best for him if you want to get the Hall of Fame inscription. I notice sometimes that people send multiple cards and pay for the inscription. They don't always get it, or don't always get it on every card, so. But trying to get as many of his cards signed that I have. Played for the Giants, where he was the Rookie of the Year in 1958. The Cardinals, where he won a World Series and a MVP award in 1967. The Braves, the A's, the Red Sox, and the Royals. He was an 11-time All-Star. Led the NL in RBIs twice. The Giants retired his number 30 and put them in their Wall of Fame, and he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame via the Veterans Committee, as he wrote here in 1999. Mr. Cepeda got back to us. 1/1 success, a quick 7 days. He has a $20 fee per signature and a $10 fee per inscription. And I'm not even that bummed the more I think about this crease. Yes, it sucks, but this was a pretty cheap card. And maybe one day I'll get it replaced, who knows. But not too bad. Sucks it's across his face, but still a beautiful card. Nonetheless, what are we going to do here? Joe Borchard, Borchard, whatever the heck I was saying. Let's put Orlando Cepeda front and center. Not that we'll even get his full face in, but those are some beautiful vintage cards, and we still have a couple of returns to go. 3 to go. This one is from Salt Lake City, Utah, and you can see someone took a peek at that one. Don't know who it was. It was not me. That's how it showed up. We have, Jason Terry. That's beautiful. That's a top scrum refractor there. Oh, some ink loss. Yep, there's some ink loss there. Ouch. That's a 2007. This one's a 2000 and I don't even know, 6, 5? It's a 5. 6, there we go. Wow, that ink really did transfer. This one looks beautiful, though, 2007. I don't know. Some people might wipe that off, resend it. Maybe I could try that. I don't know. It's still a signature. It's still looking good. Jason Terry. Used to love playing with him back in the video games back in the day. 6'2" guard that could really dial it up from three-point range. What was a first-round pick, 10th overall in the 1999 draft. We got Mike Bibby back last week, I think it was. And these guys played together at Arizona and won a national championship in 1997. I mean, they were lighting it up. But Jason Terry played for the Hawks, the Mavericks, the Celtics, the Nets, the Rockets, and the Bucks. He's an assistant coach currently with the Utah Jazz. Has been kind of filling around the coaching ranks since 2020. He started out in college and now he's in the NBA, but won an NBA championship in 2011 as a player with those Mavs. He's been the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award winner. I think Arizona's actually also retired as number 31. Put up over 18,000 points in his NBA career. Well over 5,000 assists and a little bit over 3,000 rebounds. Not bad for a guard. Mr. Jason Terry got back to us. 2/2 success. 33 days. 33 days. Ooh. I'm sorry, Billy Koch. We're going to put you down. We're going to put this beautiful Jason Terry up. We're going to think, I don't even know how to remove ink on cards like this. I'll probably just leave it be. Not a very expensive card. Yes, it is a refractor. Still not very expensive. Maybe I'll replace it at some point. Let's go to Miami, Florida. A lot of Florida ones this week, huh? We have Andre Dawson. Nice. I saw Steve Carlton. I was like, he's not a Florida guy. These are 2004 leather and lumber rivals cards, and that looks pretty. Now, Steve Carlton signs for a $40 fee. That's going to go to him. And I love the attention to detail where Andre Dawson signed here where the Expos are. I was a little worried someone might not look and they might sign up here where the Phillies logo is. Hopefully Steve Carlton can sign up there. And then we got an 89 tops to go along with it. These cards are pretty cool. They are numbered at a 2,499. There we go. How about we do that? Very nice. Can you imagine getting that dual sign, though? We're going to have to try it. Andre Dawson, though, the Hawk. Saw a lot of people getting the Hawk back lately. But played for the Expos, the Cubbies, the Red Sox, and the Marlins. Hit 279 in his MLB career with 2,774 hits, 438 home runs, and 1,591 runs batted in. Go along with that strong arm out there in right field. Was an 8-time Gold Glove Award winner and an 8-time All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger. Part of the, he was an NL Rookie of the Year and NL MVP. Go back to Orlando Cepeda there as well. It was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2010, surprisingly on his 9th ballot. Like, you look at these guys like Cepeda, took the Veterans Committee, you look at Dawson, made to his 9th ballot. I don't know what the writers think sometimes. I mean, I'm not a big Hall guy, but then you look back in time, you're like, what the heck is going on with these writers? Like, it shouldn't have taken Andre Dawson 10 or 9 years. Either way, Hall of Famer nonetheless, got back to us 13 days, 2 out of 2 success. He has a $10 fee per. I think it's smart to just send him 2 max. 1 or 2. I've never seen anyone have too much success with more than that. What am I doing? We gotta bump somebody. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to bump Jason Terry, the Jet, and put Andre Dawson up there. Last one. Almost done with my rambling. Des Moines, Iowa. Joe Borchard, Burchard. Jeez. We don't edit. Tim Dwight. Tim Dwight. Not from The Office. Let's see here. Got him there on a 1999 Topps Chrome Refractor. We've been getting a lot of refractors back and a lot of vintage back lately. I'm not upset about it. Now, I've heard Tim Dwight does not sign his rookie card, which is a bummer because he has a pretty sweet looking 1998 Bowman Chrome card. And I looked at some refractors and they're not that expensive, but apparently he keeps them, I think. So keep that in mind from the Iowa Hawkeye. It's a 4th round pick, 114th overall in the 1998 draft to the Atlanta Falcons. And he was a quick little guy. Good kick returner, good punt returner, good receiver as well. After his time with the Falcons, he went off to the San Diego Chargers. I could be mistaken, but I almost want to say he was part of that trade where Mike Vick got traded essentially for Tim Dwight, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Drew Brees. Don't quote me. I don't have the computer up in front of me to verify, but that is popping in my head at this moment in time. If that's true, dang, good for the Chargers. But he also played for the Patriots, the Jets, and the Raiders. He was an All-American at Iowa multiple times. I mean, he was a first-team All-American in 96 and a consensus All-American in 97, and then part of the All-Rookie team in the NFL in 1998. Had 194 receptions with just under 3,000 receiving yards, 27 total touchdowns to go. Had 6,500 return yards. Not too bad. Even had 380 rushing yards to go along with it. I mean, do-it-all type of guy. Tim Dwight, he got back to us. 1 out of 1 success, 91 days. I can't bump vintage, so we're going to put Tim Dwight down here. Thanks for listening to me ramble a little bit. Some cool returns. Look at all the shine coming through right now. You got shine and vintage. It's kind of it's kind of nice to look at. Just a lot of refractors and a lot of vintage. I really hope I can get that Steve Carlton card finished off. I think that'll look really nice. Gonna have to send another card out to Orlando Cepeda here soon. But thanks for watching. Bye for now.